Okay, I'm Delusion Dispeller, and there is a such thing as leaving well enough alone, but I've never been one to really do that too well. So I'm going to make a comment, and then I'm going to get off of here. It's going to be a very brief video, I promise you that. First of all, there's somebody that has part of the name of Krabby on here. I will not say the second part. You know who you are. Um, Everything in me wants to tell you to butt out and keep your comments to yourself. But I know everybody's free to comment, so I won't do that. But I will say this: don't tell me how to advise someone. I've been advising people since 2008, well within my right. I have 2 psychology degrees. I was advising people before I even had a psychology degree. And yes, I will psychobabble if I choose to. I'm going to say what I want to say. You're not going to stop me from speaking my mind. And if somebody comes to me and says, "Do you think I have borderline personality disorder?" and I think they do, and I think their actions warrant it, I'm going to say, "Yes, you have traits of it. I think you do." And then they come to me and say they've been diagnosed with it. "Oh, I just said that because I was in her live." And that's a lie, okay? So basically, you're justifying a lie because you were in my live and you admire me. It's okay to lie about having a disorder. That's right up there with the cancer thing, okay? I'm not even mentioning your name. You know who you are, too. What I'm telling you is I don't hate you, but your behaviors of this pathological lying have got to stop. Because at some point you're going to lie to the wrong person about something and it's going to be really bad for you. That's not a threat. That's just how things go in life if you keep on lying your way through it. If you don't believe me, watch some shows on TV where people are called out on their lies. I'm responding to this because you left me a comment saying I explained it all in the video. Okay, so what you explained to me was the reason I lied to you, Dee Dee, is because I was in your live and I admire you and respect you and you're like a mentor to me. So yeah, I said I was diagnosed with BPD, but I really wasn't. You lied to me. That's not respect. That's a lie. Period. Flat out, point blank, a lie. And you need to start seeing when you lie. And you need to see them as lies and stop trying to justify it with, well, I just said it because I was in a bad situation. I said it because of this or that or whatever. I can tell you one thing. I was in an abusive marriage, very abusive, at times physical, but mostly emotionally and mentally and verbally and psychologically. Not once did I ever lie about my situation. If I told people he raised a hand to me, believe me, he raised a hand to me. If I told people I was seeing a therapist, I was flipping seeing a therapist. Don't try to justify that you lie because you admire me and I'm your mentor. That's just so twisted. You really need to get some help in understanding when you're telling the truth and you're not. And that when somebody confronts you about lying, that you don't try to justify it by, oh, I only said that because of. A lie is a lie, no matter what you said it because of. Now, if your life is threatened, like somebody's holding a gun to your head and you lie, I could justify that for the moment because you can repent about it later. But to say somebody's your friend or your mentor, you admire them, and I lied to you because I admired what you were doing, it's senseless. It makes no sense. And as for you, Krabby, like I said, if somebody asks me, and which this person did, tell me, do you think I have this problem? Do you think I have these traits? I'm going to answer them. I'm not going to say, well, gee, I'm not privileged to diagnose you with that. I'm not diagnosing. I'm saying your traits exhibit somebody with BPD. And her traits are still exhibiting somebody with BPD. The fact that somebody lies and then sits there and justifies it in ludicrous ways, no. As a person, like my husband, I believe they are a fine person. But as a friend, as somebody I would want to try to help, they're not heeding any direction. They're not heeding any advice. They're not getting help like they need to get it. And so I have distanced myself for my own self protection, my own self care. That's where it's at. So if you do want to start having friends, stop your lying. And if you are confronted in your lie, just say, I'm sorry, I lied, you're right, I shouldn't. Not, well, I did it because of. Until then, I'm just going to keep saying that's what she does.